Hello, I'm Hal Ottaway with the Wichita Postcard Club, and it's time once again for another Postcard of the Week. And this week we're building up toward our April 5 Wichita Postcard Club monthly meeting. And we have this coming Saturday. Our speaker here today to give us just a little hint about the his program, and it's Kyle Joliffe back with us from Toronto, Canada. We're delighted to have him here, and let me just turn it over to Kyle because I think he brought a postcard or two to show us and tell about. Thanks, Kyle, for being here.
Oh, thank you, Hal. Always pleased to help out. The postcard of the week I'm showing is of a Cunard ocean liner. It's labeled on the North River in New York City, which is actually the Hudson River. Now, I believe it's an oil painting by the British painter Charles Edward Dixon, who lived between 1872 and 1934. He did many maritime scenes. He was really a genre painter. And this postcard, I believe, was used as a menu card. In other words, at the top of a menu, you could tear off the postcard and then mail it if you wished. The postcard has a date on the bottom, which I believe is December 9th, 1907. So that may be the day of the menu, maybe breakfast or lunch or dinner, from which the postcard was torn off. And I know it was torn off because it has a rough edge on the bottom. And I have another one from the same series by Cunard, but it doesn't have that same rough edge. And this was common at the time. High-class restaurants and ocean liners and the like, you could find menu postcards of really classy scenes, such as this one. Now, what I like about this card is it really captures the hustle and bustle of the great port, of ocean liners arriving, of tugs helping the ocean liners, of sailing ships in the background, and the piers, and of course the Statue of Liberty. There's just so much action going on here. You could almost picture yourself being on that ship, or watching from one of the piers as the majestic ocean liner comes in. And this was one of Cunard's premier liners at the time, either the RMS Campania or the RMS Lucania. And they were on a weekly service, or maybe 4 or 5 days service from London, from England to the United States, and vice versa. So there's just a tremendous amount of action on the card, and I just love it because you're getting an oil painting without having to pay thousands of dollars. And thousands of dollars, whatever currency you're in, US or Canadian dollar, is still a lot of money. You can buy some of Dixon's paintings at auction. They do come up. I don't know where the original of this one is, though. I hope it's in good hands somewhere, maybe a private collection or a public collection. But it's just a splendid card that shows so much action, and of course, it's in color, and you didn't have chrome cards then. You just had cards that could be colorized. So these ocean liner companies, often hired artists such as Dixon to paint their ships as they arrived in various ports and so on. So it's just a fabulous card. That's why I like it.
Well, great, Kyle. I have always been fascinated by this idea of menu cards, and I think they did somewhat the similar things on the railroads when they were making big passages across the United States on a rail car, and then in the fancier dining rooms, perhaps they may have had a postcard attached that could be detached and mailed. But thank you. I have been luckily to the New York Harbor that you're showing here, seeing the Statue of Liberty, and it's just amazing. And to think of the way it used to be with all of this action that you just described and we were able to see. Well, we have lots more to look forward to this coming Saturday, April 5th. And so we'll see you here at 1:45 p.m. Central Time. Take care, and we'll see you next Saturday. Thank you, Kyle.
Okay, thanks, Hal. No danger of anybody getting seasick.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.